This is it, a can't-miss game and a backdrop to match the special occasion. The fans had this one circled on their calendars long ago, and now it's a matter of who will dominate on the pitch. Big characters on the big stage. What a prospect. Drama guaranteed, and it's live, coming up next on EA TV.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart? In position. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this 3-5-2, key to
they could put it away, Stuart. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Karim Onisivo. And a tidy tackle. Well, they've given him too much space. Oh, that's a really good pass. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Gives it a go. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And possession given away. Lookman, must be, and a vigorous effort off the crossbar.
Well, as you said, it's a lovely strike, but a fraction too high in the end.
Moving forward effectively. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
2-0 now, and back underway. Oh, what an opportunity! And it's 2 for him today! A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Three goals without reply. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. He's in with a chance. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Barreiro. Dominic Koa. Extremely sloppy in possession. And in with a real chance. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Takes the shot. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Just wanted to get it out of there. And nicely over the top. Opportunity! Well, on the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here.
Well, for good measure, we can see it again, but clearly not over the line. Can be no debate over that decision.
Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? He must finish! Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done!
Well, here it is again, and that's the perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Big opportunity. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
A very good tackle. Might be a chance here. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Sabacosta. In with a chance. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Now, who can he play it to? A real opening now. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. A good vision there. And a good take under duress there. And he's in. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Losing possession a bit easily. And he might be through here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Ha segnato la formazione di casa con il numero 91.
Untidy in possession. Getting forward. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. And teammates around him. Oh, surely on the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long. Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Well, sloppy in possession. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And a goal! There he is, at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Ha segnato la formazione di casa con il numero 8, Mario.
Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Losing possession here. Oh, big chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Now, options are plenty. A very good tackle. Chances on. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
E c'è il gol della squadra di casa con il numero 7.
Karim Onisivo. Well, he's lost. Martin de Roon. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, just look at this again. It's good movement, the timing of the pass is perfect, and they leave the goalkeeper with no chance. That's an excellent goal.
Well, giving the ball away. He's in behind. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
He has teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Segnato la formazione di casa con il numero 91 Buvan Zapata.
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well, a really good run, but really sticking to their task defensively. Breaking at pace. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Plenty of support here. Opportunity it is. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
E c'è il gol della squadra di casa con il numero 8 Mario Brozovic.
Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And fired against the crossbar. Goal kick it'll be. And he might be through here. And a goal to delight the fans. going for.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Very alertly winning back possession. He continues his run. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
He might be able to do damage from here. And able to close down the shot. The first half here comes to an end. Well, we're picking him out. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. The crowd encouraging him to take it on and nicely parried away. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Leandro Barreiro. And a strong tackle. Now, who can he play it to? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Real chance. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Can they hit on the break? Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Well, a stylish moment. And the ball in behind the defenders. Real chance. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Dominic Koa. Possession changing hands. And in with a real chance. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, a really good run. Spot on with that tackle. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, great vision. And a good take under duress there. And a goal kick will be next. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? And a timely intervention. Plenty of support here. Really good ball there. Now he's got to stay calm. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Going well. The fans are shouting, shoot! Not high and more than a bit hopeful. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And that puts him in position. And he might be in here. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Untidy in possession. And there's the feed into the box. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Lookman. And he might be through here. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, he's lost it. He's in behind. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Well, gifting away possession. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, able to survive that attacking push. A foul, but advantage played. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Good distribution. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh dear, a moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
Into the final 20 minutes. A very effective challenge put in. Well, let's see if something comes of this. He's in behind the defence here. And fired against the crossbar. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, just take another look at this, because he reacts so well, and he then keeps his composure. It's a good finish.
Well, there to intercept. Might be a chance here. Can he convert? And the shot just over the top. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Opportunity it is. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Nicely cut out. Lookman, and in with a real chance. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And giving it away. And he has options available. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Went in strongly, decisively. He's going forward well here. Can he put it away? Marvellous anticipation. Well, going for power, but what can you say about it, really? Not great. And quick thinking defensively. Real chance. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Plenty of support here. Being egged on by the crowd. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been
Very cost. Oh, what an opportunity. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Well, the main thing is to thump it away. Well, making high pressing work for them here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
A bit sloppy in possession. Going well, chances on. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Effective challenge. What a brilliant pass. And darting through. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
E c'è il gol della squadra di casa. Con il numero 91.
Leandro Barreiro. Core in possession. Well, he's lost it. Teammates available. He's in here. Will he? And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
Lookman. He's in behind. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.